AAA games of all time, arranged by ps4. The ps4 is an average of gamer and critic ratings. At number 10 is Marvel's Spider-Man. From an old, quiet classic to the youthful exuberance of an all-new Spider-Man title, the friendly neighborhood superhero has been a favorite of many for years. This PS4 exclusive from Marvel offers all of us a worthy haven for web-slinging and lightning-fast banter. Yes, there have been plenty of Spider-Man titles before, but the life and dynamism of this game's Peter Parker is something we've never seen before. Game Informer and Thumbsticks agree that, like Batman Arkham Asylum, it raised the bar for the superhero genre. By getting into the details of what makes the superhero, it actually makes you feel like you are Spider-Man, swinging around and fighting baddies in the open world of New York City. Some, like PS Lifestyle, may admit that it's not technically groundbreaking. It does the job of fulfilling the fantasy. It has the humanity of Peter Parker, the combat of Spider-Man, and the liberating New York, all combined for a play score of a 9.21. At 9th place is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Being one of the last games from Kojima, one could say that there is a lot of sentiment and nostalgia that comes packaged with this final entry. But to say so wouldn't give justice to the various innovations that Kojima heartily came along with it. For one, its exploration of the open world has expanded the scope of the series in ways no one expected. On top of the improved stealth and combat mechanics, there's also base building and the unexpected but welcome Kiefer Sutherland appearance. And Game Trailer says, despite the huge scope, Hollywood talent, and technical flashiness, there's still a subtlety to Phantom Pain that truly captured our hearts. While Metal Gear has built its own reputation through the years, Phantom Pain, according to Attack of the Fanboy, deviates a little from the beaten path, but ultimately stands at the height of the series. Packed to the brim, flesh and heart, it is a truly magnificent end to a beloved series, and it has a play score of a 9.25. Moving on to number 8 is Resident Evil 2. An iconic Resident Evil entry crawls its way back to life. Capcom revives their 1998 classic for the modern console, bringing us back into the shoes of Claire and Leon with a whole new perspective. Gone are the days of their blocky polygons. This time, they're polished up from head to toe, and they're taking a new look at their old missions. Unlike other remakes, though, Capcom goes the extra mile by adding a slew of additions to freshen up our beloved title. This is what DualShockers also has to say. With over 20 years since the original, RE2 doesn't just get modern graphics, it comes with new gameplay and additions to the storyline that take it away from the series' usual campiness. Although it is the same story, the characters seem much more real. The second scenario may raise doubts, though, integral to experiencing the whole game for some, and lacking any meaningful connections for some. Other than that, it is an essential experience in the Resident Evil franchise with a play score of a 9.28.
One's for monsters, the other for humans.
Coming in at number 7 is The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. When it first released in 2015, CD Projekt Red wowed the world with its third and final installment to their medieval fantasy RPG. Although it's not the next-gen title it used to be now, Witcher 3, for many gamers and critics, still has the X factor it had 4 years ago. GameSpot's Kevin Von Ord gave it a 10 out of 10. For him, as much as it was the best role-playing game that set the bar for the games to come, what made the experience worth it was the inspiring moments in between, drinking with clans and basking in a Trobert song. Most of the critics' review may be outdated now. Witcher 3 continues to be showered with praise from gamers to this day. One thing to thank for are